All right, y'all, we about to watch something that looks kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, the thumbnail was looking nasty. This video was actually requested by one of you guys in the comments. All right, this to show you some love. Appreciate you for giving me the heads up about this video. It says you should react to when cops faced their last moments by Inspector Ray. This is from Jenny. I don't know if it's Jenny or Genny. You know, Genny sounds kind of grimy. That kind of sounds kind of gutter. Genny, like that sound like you got to get out the mud. Genny, or maybe it's Jenny. I don't know. But anyway, you hit me up in my last video, so we're gonna check this video out. Hopefully, well, it's on YouTube, so it shouldn't shut my channel down because the thumbnail looked crazy. It was like showing blood and all that in the thumbnail. So anyway, let's get right into it, man. I'm not gonna waste any time, man. When cops face their last moments. Damn, that just sounds sad.
I'm in! I'm in! Hey, help! Please tell my family I love them.
Oh,
Died there alone.
Wow. He sounded so calm when he said that. Please tell my family. He sounded so calm. Even though I know I would.
Even though I know I would have been killed, at least he wouldn't have been alone if I would have stayed in there with him. That's what haunts me.
These are the moments when police officers recorded their own final moments, starting from the officer who had no idea he was living his last day as he confronted a dangerous drug dealer.
Oh, real quick, just shout out to all the police officers out there. I know y'all get a lot of hate. I know y'all get a lot of hate, man. But I sympathize with y'all because I know every day that y'all go out there and clock in, you don't know if that's going to be your last. And sure, you can say that about any job because you don't even have to get put down at work. You could be off the clock going home and get put down somehow. Just as a construction worker, you know, you could just get to a car accident. I get it. But these guys are going towards danger. They are going towards danger. Like they're going to it. So when they sometimes they have a bad day, they could be a little hostile. I get it. But I always say they are going into every situation not knowing if this might be the one, you know what I mean, that might put them on the news. You know what I mean? So I sympathize, and this video is probably going to show us exactly why.
Oh, shit!
On February 4th, 2021, Homeland Security agents targeted Omar Felix, a 39-year-old serial offender and drug trafficker, during a covert operation. The plan was to intercept him on Interstate 10 in New Mexico, but they asked the New Mexico police to conduct the traffic stop. Instead of the assigned officers, a supervisor sent 28-year-old Officer Jarrett Darian, who had no backup, leading to a tragic outcome.
Afternoon, sir. My name's Darian Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. Reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark. Yeah. You mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more.
Dark?
Yeah. I noticed you got temp tags. You got a registration for the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor.
He's got it.
Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return, okay?
He attempted to make the encounter appear like a routine traffic stop, but the actual intent of apprehending Cueva is for the illegal substances he was transporting. Meanwhile, several Homeland Security agents were stationed just 250 yards away, observing the situation without intervening as the lone uninformed officer confronted the highly dangerous suspect.
Yeah, this is why they should always have two cops. You should always be paired up. You should always be paired up. Like, I get it. You got training, and I mean, you get training so you can be able to take a suspect down. But at the end of the day, we don't need to be putting that training to full use, to 100% use. We don't have to do that. Man up, get two people, and just make the job easier. Make the job smoother. Make it easier. Like, we don't need 1v1s, bro. We don't need fair ones when it comes down to the cops taking down the criminals. Let's outnumber the criminals. We don't need fair ones. We don't need 1v1s, bro.
While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you.
My fault. I keep grabbing the rope.
Paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. No, I see it. Waist. Do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? All right, hold on.
Well, he's getting out the car.
Let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
The fact that he let him get out the car. Why you let him get out the car on that side when... why are you letting him get out the car on the side that you can't see what's happening? He didn't have any control over that situation. I'm not a professional, but it doesn't look like he had control over that situation. That was bad. That was bad.
It was only after this tragic event that the Homeland Security agents, positioned just 250 yards away, finally intervened.
Hey! Police! Here to help! Here to help! Hey! You call 911? Hey, call 911. I'm with HSI. Okay. Call 911. He's dead.
Following the tragic news of Officer Jarrett's death, his outraged colleagues from the New Mexico Police Department, along with several other law enforcement agencies, launched a relentless pursuit of Omar Cueva, determined to apprehend him by any means necessary, dead or alive.
Did he shoot at him?
Yeah, officer, he's down, bro. You want to check on the officer?
Let's stop this guy, man. We gotta stop him.
Okay.
Let's just shoot. Let's shoot at him. Let's shoot through his windshield.
What's up, bro?
We gotta shoot through his windshield. Spiking's not gonna do nothing, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta stop him.
Officers eventually deployed stop sticks to disable his vehicle and executed a successful pit maneuver after a pursuit spanning over 40 miles from the location where he killed Officer Jarrett. This led to a final showdown.
Did you head in the opposite direction of traffic?
Nice. What? Damn.
Shots fired.
They managed to successfully neutralize Cueva, killing him in the process, with one of the officers getting shot in the process. The officer who shot was taken to the hospital and attended to, and the family of the earlier slain officer decided to file a lawsuit against the Homeland Security, which was thrown out by the judge as they had immunity from their actions.
The lawsuit against this messenger after a federal judge ruled the government has in the offices. Wow. This guy lost his life, and his family couldn't even get nothing from it.
However, the family was eventually settled with $500,000 from the State Department of Public Safety, which was shared to the deceased officers' wives and kids.
Okay.
The next officer, a highly respected member of the force, lost his life while attempting to rescue an irresponsible woman who was later revealed to be a fraud and a liar.
Oh man, that
March
first
2nd,
one is crazy, bro.
2022,
That first one,
Santa Fe police
I don't like that
officers
first one.
responded to a 911 call about a woman who had been kidnapped at knife point and was being held hostage in a white Chevy Malibu. After tracking the vehicle, officers initiated an immediate pursuit, but the driver refused to stop and drove the wrong way on Interstate 95 into oncoming traffic, creating a potentially disastrous situation.
And he just turned around. We are now flipping back, headed back onto I-25, and now we're headed back into Santa Fe. Light traffic, speed still at 90.
The lead officer narrowly avoided colliding with a truck, but this left the officer in the following car with no opportunity to evade it. The resulting fatal crash claimed the lives of 43-year-old Santa Fe officer Robert Duran and 62-year-old firefighter Frank Lovato, who was driving the truck. Despite the crash, other officers continued the pursuit, and the white Chevy Malibu eventually came to a stop.
Wait, so did they hit the car, or did it swerve out the way and crash?
I got the female coming back to me right now. Probably one that was handing it.
A woman eventually emerged from the vehicle, claiming she was the one who had been kidnapped and that the kidnapper had fled into the bushes.
Oh, she was in that white car this entire time.
Probably one that was handing it.
A woman eventually emerged from the vehicle, claiming she was the one who had been kidnapped and that the kidnapper had fled into the bushes. While one officer assisted her and others searched the bushes for the suspect, additional officers responded to the crash site. There, the first officer, who had narrowly avoided the crash, was visibly devastated by the tragic fate of his colleague, who had not been as fortunate.
Fuck, man, I'm gonna fucking pass out. Some water, brother?
Damn, bro.
My fucking brother.
Damn, bro. Oh, man.
Santa Fe. 402 Santa Fe, 278 block. From hey, can you do me a favor? Talking to SP Command. Can we get SO unit or two across the street on the frontage road to the Algancho, the frontage road there? We have some parts connecting up. We'd like to get that shut down in case we get involved in something here.
The scene was cleared, with only 2 casualties reported. However,
what happened? Did the car just swerve out the way and then crash somewhere else, or did he crash into another car? I don't understand.
Twist emerged. Officers were unable to find any trace of the supposed kidnapper the alleged victim had described. Further investigations by the New Mexico Police Department revealed inconsistencies in her story, which was ultimately proven false. DNA swabbed from the driver's side airbags of the Chevy Malibu matched the woman herself, confirming she had staged her own kidnapping. The woman, 46-year-old Janine Jaramillo, was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, receiving or transferring a stolen motor vehicle, aggravated assault, fleeing law enforcement, and tampering with evidence. The next officer killed was not involved in the arrest itself, but had simply called for backup to assist the arresting officer, tragically losing his life in the process. On February 8th, 2024,
Wait, what?
Was not involved, fleeing law enforcement, and tampering with evidence. The next officer killed was not involved in the arrest itself, but had simply called for backup to assist the arresting officer, tragically losing his life in the process. On February 8th, 2024, a Blount County Sheriff's deputy pulled over a driver who was traveling in the wrong lane of the road.
Do me a favor, brother. Pull into the driveway. That way we're all the way out of the road. Okay? All right, my friend. Now that we're out of the way there. That's all right. My name's Shelby. I work for the Blount County Sheriff's Office. I stopped you not because you were all over the road.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice it. I just put my hair up.
Putting your hair up?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink or anything?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
No. I'm really just leaving. No, I'm just leaving Suburban.
Okay.
The driver claimed he had briefly driven in the wrong lane because he was fixing his hair, not because he was intoxicated or impaired. However, the deputy took his license and the registration for the vehicle, which the driver claimed belonged to his mother, for verification. Upon returning, the deputy requested to search the car due to the smell of marijuana, at which point the interaction began to escalate.
I'm going to tell you this. I am going to have you step out, hang out with me.
Wait, is she by herself? I mean, I hope she's not by herself. Women cops should not. Now, if I say a man should not be by himself as a cop, a woman definitely should not be by herself as a cop. Especially if she's dealing with men on the road, drunk men too, who might be like, they might get extra brave. Like, man, it's a female, it's her by herself. man, I can get out of here. You don't want to take them chances, bro.
So, I smell weed in the car. Have you ever smoked weed in this car?
I don't smoke or nothing.
Okay, you don't smoke or nothing?
No.
Has anybody ever smoked in the car?
Nobody. This is
Okay.
my grandma's car.
Okay, I got you.
Bogus, man.
Okay. Well, I smell it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step out and hang out with me. Okay. My partner's gonna get here. We'll search as long as everything's good. I'll get you home.
There ain't no weed in here. Nobody
Okay.
smokes weed. Don't do me like that now.
Okay.
Well, I'm not. I'm refusing to.
No,
search.
there's no refusing. So when
I'm
I smell,
refusing to
so when I
search,
smell,
man.
when I smell the odor of marijuana, I have probable cause to search the vehicle.
I need you to get a
So
dog.
there's
The verbal exchange continued until the officer's partner arrived at
I'm not gonna lie, me. That whole if I smell it, that gives me a reason to search. I don't know how I feel about that. What do y'all think, man? Y'all think someone should just be able to just say, "Hey, I smell marijuana coming out of your car, so I want to search the car now." Like that's I don't know how I feel about that. They need to come out with maybe like some technology, maybe a marijuana detector, scent detector or something that can be more factual, I guess through science, maybe. Or see how the guy's asking for a dog. He's like, I don't know about that. Oh, you might be just making up shit just to look into my car. You might be making up shit just to kind of like break through my rights and get in my car. I would feel the same way. Now, I'm not saying that he does not have marijuana smoke. He probably does. But imagine if you don't smoke and a cop tell you something like that. Like me, I don't smoke. So if a cop was to say that to me knowing that I don't smoke at all, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke nothing. If a cop was to tell me that, I'll be not only offended, but I'll be very, very suspicious as to what kind of activities you trying to pull over here. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, any cop should be able to be like, yeah, I smell marijuana coming from your car. Let me search the car. I don't understand how that's a probable cause. That seems a little too, I don't know. I feel like there's too much room for someone to lie. You know what I mean?
the scene, escalating the situation from a heated argument to a physical confrontation.
Get out of the car.
I'm not. No.
You're about to go to jail for refusing.
No, you can't do that.
You're about to go.
You can't do this, man. You can't do this. Get your hands off of me, man. Please. Please get your hands off of me, please.
Go ahead.
Please.
Get out of the car.
I'm asking you.
Get your ass out of the car.
Get out of the car now.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Out of the car.
Get out of the car, Kenny. Go ahead, hit him.
Out of the car. Man.
Get out of the car.
What you asking for?
Taser deployed. Out of the car. Get out of the car, dude.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Get that seatbelt on him. Go
Please
get the seatbelt.
don't do this to me,
You're about to
please.
get it again.
I mean, here's the thing, man. I don't know if this guy has a mental illness or something, because I understand if he really don't have any like weed on him. I understand that if he doesn't, but at the end of the day, if you ain't do nothing wrong, you might as well let the cops do what they got to do. And if you feel like they did something wrong against you, then file a report after the fact. Just file a report after the fact. Because all of this right here, this kind of behavior is not going to help you, bro. It is not going to help you at all. All it's going to do is get the situation hot. Everybody going to get tense, and then somebody's going to get hurt. Oh, and this is a grown man. This is not like a 16-year-old, like a 17-year-old girl, like spazzing out because she's nervous. This is a grown man. I understand black people, they could be like, oh, you know, two white cops, you know, we seen what happened back in the day. I'm scared. I don't know if they're going to try to do something like some Rodney King. I mean, I get it. But at the end of the day, I mean, these days, the calmer you are, the smoother it can go. And if they did something wrong, you can just file a report afterwards. Oh, man, I don't know where this is going to go. I know this is supposed to go left. I don't know how. I don't know if he has a gun on him. I don't know if he's about to drive off and maybe run somebody over or something. I don't know what's about to happen. But, oh my God, bro. Like, dude, you could have just relaxed. Now you're looking guilty, bro. Now you're looking guilty. Maybe this is not his car now. Now I'm starting to think, is it stolen? Why are you giving so much of a fuss?
Please! Please! You're about to get it again!
Stop! Let me talk to my member! Oh my God!
Get it up!
I just got tased.
As the officer attempted to use the taser on the suspect again, the driver, having reached his breaking point, decided it was time to fight back.
He had a gun. He had a gun. Dude had a gun. What the fuck, bro? Dude had a gun. A grown-ass man carrying on like that over a traffic stop from swerving. He said he was fixing his hair. He's not intoxicated. Cop says, I smell weed. I smell marijuana. He says, I don't smoke. Don't do me like that. She says, I have probable cause. He sits around and he waits. He doesn't go nowhere. He waits. The other car pulls up. The other cop pulls up. If you waited, you basically cooperated. You might as well cooperate 100% unless you're hiding something. You already waited. They tased you. You're screaming, carrying on like a 5-year-old. If he didn't do anything, why would he carry on like that? Unless he has a mental illness or something. And if he does have a mental illness, why does he have a gun? Mentally unstable people should not have guns. So which is it? Is he mentally ill or was he hiding something? Was he really doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing?
Reached his breaking point, decided it was time to fight back.
335 shots fired. I'm hit.
And then he said, I told you.
34's hit.
Okay, at least he drove off. I thought he was going to get out the car and try to come after her, but he drove off. Is he coming back? Oh no, did I speak too soon? Did I speak too soon?
The suspect then opened fire on both officers, with the female officer sustaining a bullet wound to her leg while managing to survive. However, Deputy Greg McCowan, the male officer, was shot multiple times and killed, as the suspect even drove by him to fire one final shot, confirming his death. The female officer, still in excruciating pain from her injuries, could only scream for help until good Samaritans arrived to assist her.
Help! Help, I've been shot! I've been shot, help! 330, 335, 344's down, I've been hit. Suspect fled back towards town on Severe Road. I've been shot, I need your help.
Can I do anything?
Yes, get out, I need your help. Oh my God. 335. I've got a tourniquet applied. I'm trying to get to 344. suspect's gone. He went that way. He went that way. I gotta get you back. I gotta get you my partner.
The female officer desperately wanted to help her partner, but there was nothing she could do, as he was already beyond saving.
He's not breathing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm up here. I want you to head back up.
Do you think?
Is that your only place? Is in the leg? That's all I feel. I'm okay.
right here.
I'm okay. Take care of Greg. Take care of Greg. Take care of Greg.
Come on.
I can't, brother. I can't. I don't think I can walk.
Come on, help me get her in the car. Help me get her in the car.
In your car?
Yeah, my car.
Brother, I need help. I need help. I can't walk.
Well, you got a tourniquet on?
Yeah.
All right, where are you shot? Just on the
Hold
leg?
on. What do I think? Let me help. I think that's her only. It's her only. Right here.
It's gonna hurt.
I know.
She was taken to the hospital, where she survived the gunshot wound. The city's mayor then announced a $10,000 reward for any
And people be wondering why cops be so quick to grab their real guns. They be wondering why cops be so quick to grab their real guns. It's because of people like this out here. I bet you nobody thought that, while watching this video, that this dude was going to pull a gun out. I didn't think that. I thought maybe he ran somebody over. I mean, sure, I brought up the possibility of a gun, but I was just talking. I didn't really think he would have a gun.
information that could lead to the capture of the 42-year-old suspect, Kenneth DeHart.
42 years old, acting like that, carrying on like that. The only thing I could think of, I wish they mentioned whether or not that car was stolen or not. The only thing I could think of is maybe the car was not his, maybe it was stolen or something. Maybe he did have weed, maybe he was selling drugs, and maybe he had a bunch of weed, enough to get him to go to jail. And who knows, maybe he went to jail before. Maybe this would have been a third strike. He would have probably done a couple years, you know what I mean? Maybe a decade. He probably was carrying on like that because he probably didn't want to go back, especially for that long. He probably knew the risk he was taking. And that's probably why he freaked out and shot the cop. He figured, shit, it's either I'm going to try to get away like this, or it's like I'm going to jail either way. You know what I mean? That's probably how he looked at it. That's my guess.
After an intense 5-day manhunt, DeHart was finally located and arrested at an apartment 20 miles from where he had committed the crime.
Oh, they found him?
You allowing this shit, man?
Who are you? And how'd you get in my kitchen?
You black? You allowing this?
Your wish would be easily switching.
You allowing this, man? You black, man, and you love watching this shit.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah. This guy has a mental illness, bro. This guy has a mental illness. This guy has a mental illness. Clearly, he's crazy. He's clearly crazy. Because we're black, I'm supposed to be okay with you killing a cop that's just doing his job? Because you refuse to act like a decent human being and just go with the flow and then deal with it afterwards? Like, you're 40-something years old, you still don't know how to deal with police? I knew how to deal with police from when I was like 17. Since I was 17, I knew how to deal with police. And I only say that because I remember this one specific police encounter I had when I was I 17 at the time? Or was I 18? I think I was 18 at the time, now that I think of it. I had this one police encounter when I was 18 where we got pulled over on the freeway. And it was like a state trooper or something. And we all had to get out the car and sit on the side of the road. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but I dealt with that pretty smoothly. There was no issues. Eventually got back in the car and went back on our way. I knew how to deal with cops from when I was a teenager, bro. I knew from back then how to deal with cops. This guy is 42 years old. He still don't know how to deal with police. He's crazy, bro. He pushed him out the car.
The suspect was charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, felon in possession of a firearm, aggravated assault on a first responder, evading arrest, resisting arrest, and failure to maintain a lane. The prosecuting attorney is seeking the death penalty for the suspect. The next officer narrowly escaped death twice while responding to the assailant's house on 2 previous occasions, but was not as fortunate the third time.
Doc, can you hear me? Let's go back.
I'm shot in the arm and the leg, Sarge.
On New Year's Eve
What?
2017, Douglas County Sheriff's deputies Zach Parrish, Taylor Davis, and 2 other officers responded to the home of Matthew Reel, a veteran, following his request for a restraining order against his roommate. This was their 3rd visit to the residence that night after handling 2 prior complaints. Given Riel's known possession of multiple weapons, his mental health issues, and a history of PTSD, 4 deputies were dispatched to the scene as a precaution. Despite their cautious approach, they were tragically unprepared for what was about to unfold.
Hey Matt, it's Zach. What?
Can you help me?
Yeah, I can.
Did you not get that message?
Just...
Well, I don't think there's anyone else in there.
No. We're gonna take him. We're M1.
The suspect slammed the door on the officers, prompting them to discuss the possibility of taking him in on mental health grounds. However, as they proceeded with their plan, events took a tragic turn.
Sheriff's office!
I mean, that whole kicking doors down, sheriff's office, if you're going to be taking anybody, especially if you're in like a state where you have the right to carry, you better be coming in like SWAT, bro. I'm talking about not just a bulletproof vest. I'm talking about like the SWAT shield. You better be coming in with ballistics repellent, basically. Like this girl right here, I don't like that I can see her face so clear. I don't like that. I don't like that I can see her face as clear as I'm seeing it right now.
All 4 officers were struck, but 3 managed to escape from the home. Deputy Zach Parrish, however, fell to the ground and was unable to make it out, while other injured officers tried to run away to safety.
Oh man. Hold on. I gotta see how they're over here kicking the door. Oh man.
However, as they proceeded with their plan, events took a tragic turn.
Sheriff's office!
Oh look, oh she does. She has a I just noticed it. She has the shield. Look. There it is, the shield. She has it. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. If you're gonna be coming at people who you know are gonna have weapons and stuff like that, and you trying to break in and all that, you better have a shield on you. You better have a shield on you, bro. Have a helmet, all that. I still don't like the fact that I can see her face so well, but still, you gotta have that on you.
All 4 officers were struck, but 3 managed to escape from the home. Deputy Zach Parrish, however, fell to the ground and was unable to make it out, while other injured
Which one was Zach? In the picture, does it show who Zach is? I don't know if it showed who Zach was in that picture or not.
officers tried to run away to safety.
Bleeding. Where you at? In the chest. Where in the chest? Where in the chest? Stay with me, Kelly. Stay with me. Right here. All right, guys. See if I had him. I'm shot in the chest. Where's my fist? I don't see you, dude. She's inside with them. I'm shot in the arm and the leg, Sarge. Open it. I need a flashlight over here.
Arm and the leg is not bad. It's not
okay,
terrible.
okay. I don't see blood.
But the chest.
Shooting out the window. Get it out of here. This way, Kelly, over here. Over here.
Arm and the leg is not terrible, but the chest, you got to be concerned about the chest.
Buddy. I got you. I got you. We don't care about. I got you, buddy. Right in front of us. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We got you. Backseat of my truck.
That's the girl, right? She had the shield, right? She should be good.
One's got a chest wound, one shot in the arm.
The 3 injured officers were rushed to the hospital, while the remaining police officers regrouped to attempt a rescue for the 4th officer, who was unable to escape.
Where I gotta go?
Let's put together a rescue team to get that one deputy out.
Parrish, can you hear me?
The suspect's relentless gunfire left the officers unable to breach his door without risking being shot. However, upon discovering that the suspect's gunfire had also injured neighbors in adjacent building complexes, the officers regrouped and prepared to neutralize the threat.
Let's go back. Parrish, can you hear me?
No. Yo, this sounds like a damn war zone overseas or something. What the hell? What kind of guns was he allowed to have?
It wasn't until around 7:30 a.m., over 2 hours after the initial gunshots were fired at 5 a.m., that the SWAT team arrived and successfully neutralized the suspect.
Look, see it? Now he got 5 stars. See, this is like some GTA shit right here. So now he got 5 stars. He was wilding out, got 5 stars now, and now the SWAT team came out. Probably got tanks in the background or something. But now the real people's out here. I forgot if you played Cyberpunk 2077, you know, you get like 5 stars and that I forgot what's the name of that squad, but it's like the real squad come out. That's basically what he got called on him right here. Oh man.
The SWAT team confronted the suspect, ultimately shooting and neutralizing him. With the suspect dead, officers were able to retrieve Deputy Zach Parrish's body from the room. The incident resulted in 2 fatalities: the suspect and Deputy Parrish, while everyone else sustained injuries.
So I came out of surgery. But I kept asking, you know, how's Doyle? He's fine, he's downstairs. How's Taylor? She's fine. And then kind of when I asked about Zach, it kind of, and then finally they told me.
He was alone in that apartment. He died there alone. Even though I know I would have been killed, at least he wouldn't have been alone if I would have stayed in there with him. That's what haunts me.
A police investigation later revealed that the shooting was not random. The suspect's social media activity showed a long-standing hatred for law enforcement. The incident sparked media backlash, leading to legislative efforts to grant officers the authority to temporarily confiscate firearms from high-risk individuals. However, the proposed law ultimately failed to pass. If you enjoy videos like this, please...
Wait, so the law was to what? No. And legislative appears to empower officers to temporarily seize firearms from individuals deemed high risk. Well, I mean, it says temporarily deemed high risk. I wonder what did there have to have been a counter? There had to have been a counter to that I guess made more sense legally, as far as human rights go, I guess, for them to not let this pass. You know, because they probably found like, all right, if you do that, here's how police could probably abuse that. That's my guess. They probably thinking police could probably abuse this, or the government could probably abuse this in this kind of way. So because they couldn't figure out a way, I guess, for it to be, I guess, not abused, that's probably why I would assume it didn't get passed. Oh man, bro, that was crazy, man. That was crazy, bro. This was crazy, bro. I never watched anything like this before. This was crazy. Shout out to Jenner, man. I'm just gonna call you Jenner. I don't know if it's Jenner, but shout out to you for throwing this video my way. If you guys like this video, man, you already know what to do. And if you have any videos that you want me to watch that's within this category, you know, basically criminal investigations, like I guess, like, what's this from? This is from Inspector Ray. You can let me know the channels. I know I watch Dr. Insanity. I watch 48 Hours, but I can't post 48 Hours on YouTube because it's copywritten. I could probably react live on Twitch with y'all. If y'all want that, let me know. We could probably figure out a time and day to do that, and we can react to some 48 Hours on Twitch. And I guess it'll just be us on Twitch because it won't be on YouTube. I won't post it on YouTube. It'll just stay on Twitch. But yeah, let me know what videos you want me to watch that's within the realm of criminal investigations, interrogations, or some crazy police stuff like this. And I would love to showcase it on the channel and shout you guys out. Appreciate you guys. I love this video that I just watched. It was cool. Definitely an eye-opener. I hope it definitely taught you guys something about police work, so that way you could be a little bit easy on them when they come at you, because this is what they got to deal with on a daily basis, man. I'm not a cop. I don't have any family members that's a cop, but I do respect law enforcement because I understand that what they do is not for the light of heart. And I'm leaving it at that, man. Stay blessed. Stay safe out there. And be stress-free as best as you can. I'll see you guys in the next video.